Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how people sort of get bogged down doing the same thing over and over again. We're continuing on with our series of videos into research into the mining industry, and this is a big one for me because we run a couple of Facebook pages as well as the YouTube channel, and one of the groups that we've got is mining jobs you don't need a trade or degree for, but the same things tend to come up over and over again. But I suppose the best examples of sometimes what happens with that, win-win, which we've got the association with, so you can do the win-win package if you want to. If you're a utility worker or a shutdown worker and you want that little bit of help to make the jump into a production mining role, then win-win can help you with that. But what I really wanted to talk about was the fact that they keep on getting posts from people and people coming on basically saying the same thing over and over again, that they've been trying for the last 2 or 3 or 4 or even longer years to try and get a job in the mining industry, and they just can't. And, you know, I've talked about this with a lot of people, and we all sort of come to the same conclusion. At what point do you put a pin in it and say that this isn't working? My approach isn't delivering me any results. What's going on? And we do come across a lot of people that, you know, spend a lot of money on tickets that the employers in the hard rock industry can't use, and then they spend 2, 3, 4 years throwing themselves against a brick wall trying to use these tickets to get a job that, you know, they're probably not going to, you know, not even going to get a look in with compared to everybody else that's trying. And then they come over to pages and they complain, and they, you know, it's not about, you know, how to help people. It's about, oh, I can't do this, so nobody else can do this. So this video is all about jumping on to some pages, and this is a good one to jump on and get some advice. Win-win, they've got a lot of good information on there that you can go through and have a look, and the majority of people that answer the questions do it in a good way instead of being negative about it. But, you know, if you've been trying for 12 months to get into a certain sort of job, then maybe you really should have a look whether that job, A, still exists, and B, are you doing the right things to get that job? Because in a lot of cases, there's a lot of people around the country just chasing a fairy tale. They're chasing TA jobs that, you know, there's not a lot of TA jobs around anymore. You know, 10 years ago, they were everywhere and they paid $60 to $80 an hour. Whereas at the moment, you know, TAs are making $35, $40, $45 an hour if they're lucky. And it's all, you know, shutdown work like that. It's all temporary work. None of it's full time. So just be aware that, you know, if you've been trying to get into the industry doing one thing for a long time and it's not working for you, then maybe it's time to look at a different approach. So I hope you found that information helpful, and like I said, if you've got any more mining questions or any questions about research questions that you'd like answered, please send them through. We've still got another couple of weeks that we're going to be making videos about this, so I'm more than happy to answer these questions. And if you could share the video around and like and subscribe the channel. Thanks.